The bottom-up economic transformation agenda in itself is a socio-economic revolution. Because then how we structure our economy participation is from the bottom coming up. And you see the previous regime, their approach was top-down. And so, and better is youth-facing, is young people-facing. Because what are the objective of even the value chains that the PS agriculture was talking about? When we look at reducing the import bill and looking so much inward in promoting the manufacturing sector, is because we want to create jobs. It's because we want to crowd in more foreign exchange. It's because we want to promote industrialization across the country. And all these opportunities are facing the young people. We are a young nation. More than 70% of our population are young people. So it's not a question of what are we doing for them. It's about what are we doing with them. And actually, so 18 million people,
of these 70% are below the ages of 25.
Absolutely.
The Gen Z.
And the average age is about 17 years, thereabout. So if you're 17 years, it means we need to work with them. It's about us looking at them as strategic partners. So bottom up in itself, the whole purpose and intention is about supporting young people, especially those at the bottom of the economic pyramid. So when we say let's go bottom, it means let's move away, like he said, from our boardrooms, from our offices, to the spaces where our population reside in. But again also, for a long time, young people have been seen as being homogeneous. Young people have different needs. They exist in different spaces. For example, right now, what has really given us sleepless night is a different segment of young people who are tech-savvy, who are in a certain level. You see, like those ones who are in school, who have gone to school. Like you see, when we came in and we started off with interventions that were targeting, especially mama mbogas, boda bodas, through the Hustler Fund. And you'll agree with me, the last 3 weeks, you've not seen so many boda bodas coming up and going to the street. Because at least for them now, we've come up with an intervention that is now giving them ability to access credit. The credit rating today, through the Hustler Fund, the credit score, is going to be a new form of collateral that now will bring down the barriers to access to credit, because you cannot do business if you cannot access affordable credit. So you find a number of boda bodas, a number of mama mbogas today have grown their credit rating. And today, as we speak, out of the 23 million Kenyans who have accessed the Hustler Fund, we have about 1.6 million Kenyans that we have rehabilitated, right now have built up their credit rating and can now go to the mainstream financing institution and borrow credit. And I think this is the kind of transformational change that we needed in the MSME economy, because this has been the greatest barrier. But then you come to the space of young people in colleges, young people who have these specialized skills, young people who are tech-savvy. The question is, what opportunities exist there? So if we sit in our comfort zones, in our offices, we may not quite understand the opportunities that exist there and the kind of enablers that they need. And that's why I agree, the kind of communication that is needed is not just us coming on TV. It's not just us even going to those spaces. We just have to be more deliberate, more intentional. First, at mobilizing them and understanding the spaces where they exist in and working with them.